Hello everyone, and welcome to Japanese White Flare opening. I opened White Flare back in January. Not in January, in July, when our Black Bolt White Flare came out. But this is Japanese White Flare, so with that, let's get into it. Oh, and there's a lot more cards per pack. It's crazy. Oh, 7 per pack. It even says on the box. 7. Oh, Mega Evolution says 5. Or Mega Symphonia does. Alright. I do also have Black Bolt, but like I said in the Mega Symphonia opening, I'm saving that for Christmas. Well, I said like how I was saving Mega Brave for Christmas. I'm saving Black Bolt for Christmas. Clink. Zorwa. Woobat. Cofagrigus. Art Rare right off the top. Some energy retrieval and Swoobat. And right underneath, a normal Cofagrigus. What the flip? That's actually crazy. So, put you right here. There's this upside down pack. Let's open this upside down pack. I wonder why this set has 7 cards per pack. Oh well, I'm not going to question it. So, something shiny. Gothita, Roggenrola, Fossil related to Arkin. Ooh. Pokeball, Swaloon, Jellicent, Art Rare. Right, does that say Art Rare? Oh no, SR. Jellicent SR, Drotagon, and Stunfisk. So, as you all know, the Black Bolt White Flare have a rarity called Black Rare, White Rare. There's also the Red Bikini. I opened up a lot of Black Bolt White Flare, hoping for either the Reshiram SIR or the White Rare, and I did not get either. So I'm hoping that this opening can fix it. Ideally, I would like the white rare. If you haven't seen if you have not seen the White Rare, it is just like completely white Reshiram, and for Zekrom, it's a black Zekrom. And Blitzel, Gothita, Oshawott, Gothorita, Simisear, Sharon, and Vanillix, I think, or Vanillish. I did not pull that either in my openings. I did not pull the Black Rare, White Rare, or the Red Rare, or the SIR for those dragons. Although I did on TCG Live. This is something I haven't really talked about, but I have, for some reason, insane TCG Live luck. I have 4 of the Charizard SIR from Phantasmal Flames, which I have my ETB up right here, which I'm going to open soon. Trubbish, Purloin, another Swadloon, Basculegion, Hydreigon EX, Scrafty, and Galvantula. I have like multiple of the White Rares, of the SIRs, of the Black Rare, of the Zekrom SIRs, and I'm thinking to myself, why can't this luck on TCG Live transfer over to real life? I was like, what the flip, guys? What the actual flip? Ferrothorn, Shelmet, Panseer. Who cares about these? Samurott Art Rare. Oh my god, that thing is beautiful. This is why I collect Pokemon cards, folks. I love the artwork. I love the artwork so much on these cards. So awesome. Like I explained in the Mega Symphonia opening, I know the names of the Pokemon, but I cannot read Japanese. So, I won't be able to read out exactly every little bit of the hits, because, like I do, whenever we get a hit, I'll read out the name, the attack, the HP, yada, yada, yada. But I don't know that for these guys. And as such, Joltik, Zorua, Dino. Pad Rat Art Rare. What is it? Dude, we are getting so lucky. What the flip? We've opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs of this so far, and we've gotten 5 great cards. Like 5 good hits. You know, normal EXs, full arts, art rares. This is art rares really is what, and SIRs is really what Scarlet and Violet I think would be best known for. You know, Sword and Shield was best known for like the full arts and trainer galleries and stuff like that. But I think Scarlet and Violet, when it comes to rarities, will definitely be remembered as the SIR set, because so many heavy hitters, not just financially, but like of sets that people want is, you know, SIRs. People want the Pikachu SIR. People want the black rare, white rare. People want the Reshiram Zekrom SIR. They want that Team Rocket's Mewtwo. They want so many of the chase cards that are SIRs. Lillipup, Scraggy, Boldore, Energy Retrieval, Tornadus? Thundurus? Not Landorus. I think this is Tornadus. Watchog and Leavanny. You know, like I think I might have said this a couple times, but like I don't open Pokemon cards just because I want the money. If I get a card that's worth a lot of money, cool. Because maybe in the future, like if I need to sell some cards, I know that I can move them for cash, right? But you know, I don't treat Pokemon cards as investments, unlike so many other people do nowadays. You know, Clang, Zorba, Woobat, Clang, whatever that is, Firebell, some Firebell looking thing, and a Liepard. But I'll get back to what I was talking about with SIRs in a second. It's like so many heavy hitters are SIRs, but like anyway, you know, I don't open Pokemon cards for the money. If I get cards that are worth a decent bit of cash, that's cool. Because that means, you know, if in the future, if I need to, I can move them, you know, to do stuff like pay off bills, pay rent, what have you. Not that I'm in this situation right now, but like, which I'm very lucky, very blessed. But, you know, it's cool to have some of these cards that can be worth a good couple bucks. You know, I don't know exactly the price of all these, because you know, I don't really look up the prices until after I finish recording, because I don't want to be like, oh, we're gonna open up strictly for the money. But oh, that looks nice. But yeah, it's nice to have cards that are worth a bit of cash, but don't treat Pokemon cards like investments, because if you do, you will be unhappy. If you collect for the love of the game. Ideally, buy singles if you can. If you only like a certain Pokemon from a certain set, you know, if you only like Reshiram from White Flare, only buy Reshiram singles. If you only like Electros, I'm just using Unova and Pokemon since we're on the topic of this, but like, buy the Pokemon cards you want to buy the singles. I like opening packs because not only are they fun, but I'll just straight up admit it, they give me content to upload. And you see so many of my uploads are opening Pokemon cards. I see some SIR or some art rare. Trubbish, Yamask, ooh, Kling. Oh, and something behind it. Swoobat and Arkin. Oh, my favorite little guy, Whimsicott. I love Whimsicott. Whimsicott's great, especially since it got the fairy typing. And Kling. But anyway, as I was saying about SIRs, the Scarlet Violet era will always be remembered, I believe, for SIRs. Although every era has that, you know. Scarlet Violet, it was big on, I think, stuff like full arts, trainer galleries, stuff like that. And all the big alternate arts. Swanloon, you. Oh, Cottony. Samurai, Sock, and Zebstrika. Okay. My God. Sword and Shield was like stuff like I know I keep repeating a lot of points, but like Sword and Shield was a lot of stuff like the trainer galleries, the super cool like alternate artworks like the Like, you've seen how expensive the Moonbryon is. The Umbreon pawing at the moon from Evolving Skies / Eevee Heroes. That was always a big one. All those Eevees from that set are commanding like big triple digit prices. Like the Sylveon I want is $500. And like, Sylveon, I love you, but I'm not paying $500 for that. It's like, I love you. Although I did purchase the Sylveon from Prismatic Evolutions SIR. Sent me back like $250, but it was a birthday gift from me to me. I was like, you know what, I'm willing to splurge. But you know, Sword and Shield was like the full arts. That was the big thing. Sun and Moon was the second secret full arts. Oh, there's one stuck. All right, nothing big in this pack. But yeah, SIRs are great. They're awesome. But I also won't forgive what they did to make this hobby so like a scalper magnet. I don't know what it is. Scalpers love Pokemon cards. A lot of them don't even like Pokemon. And I'm sorry to sound like that guy. But if you're opening Pokemon cards and you don't actually like Pokemon, don't open Pokemon cards. You know, what happened to kids who want to, maybe they've saved up their weekly allowance, they want to go buy a pack. They can't do that because they've been priced out by scalpers and resellers. You know, it really came to it started back in late 2024 when Surging Sparks came out. You know, I'm sure y'all remember the Pikachu SIR is the big one that everyone wanted from that set. I didn't show that pack because when we get down to like the last couple packs, in the interest of time, just to make sure y'all don't get bored, I don't show the stuff unless we got a hit. It was like that Pikachu SIR. Everyone wanted it. And people were buying product up the wazoo. And then Prismatic Evolutions happened. And we did get something here. I call it the Eevee curse because the last time this happened was with Evolving Skies. You know how those Eevees command a horrendous price tag? That's my foot. The ones from Prismatic also do the same thing. Galvantula, SAR. Very cool. And then it's just sort of been an all-out war since. I'm like, you know, what happened to the days where like a kid saves up his weekly allowance, he wants to go to the card shop, or not even his card shop, a big box retailer like Target, like Walmart, like GameStop. You know, they're like, oh, I want to buy a Pokemon pack. I want to buy an Elite Trainer box. They can't do it because they've been outpriced. And it really does suck that, you know, what Pokemon is aimed for. I know a lot of adults enjoy Pokemon, but Pokemon is aimed for children. There's one beautiful Swanna art. And a lot of these cards have started warping at the bottom. They're like curving in on each other. I don't get that. It's like people have been priced out. It's like, I miss the days where you could go into a Target or Walmart and see stuff like ultra premium collections on the shelf for MSRP, ETBs for MSRP. You know, you could go get the Ice Rider, Shadow Rider, Calyrex ETBs for MSRP, and you can't do that anymore. Aside from the fact that, well, those sets are out of print. But I don't know, man. It just sucks that a lot of people who just want to go buy Pokemon cards, your average person who's not like a hardcore collector like I am, you know, your average person is like, man, I just want to crack open a couple packs after work. Unless they're either very lucky or they follow stuff like accounts on Twitter that or a part of Discord servers that alert saying, hey, product is available at this place, go, go, go. They can't do that. It's like, I'm part of one because I like getting product, but like the average collector, whether it be a child who saved up their allowance or an adult after work who just wants to relive childhood nostalgia of Pokemon, is unable to get their stuff. And unfortunately, oh, nope, there is something. Keldeo EX. The Reshiram isn't mine yet, but it will be, even if I just buy the single. Which honestly, I need to look the prices. I'm sure they've come down, but just buy the single. But anyway, with that, that is the opening of Japanese White Flare. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, take care, y'all.